Hey, what's good, people? It's Vito's Tech, and as you saw from the thumbnail, we have a quick unboxing of the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. Now, last year was the first year they brought out the 9 Pro XL, but I skipped out on it because I decided to pick up the Pixel 9 Fold. Honestly, wasn't too impressed with this device, didn't really use it all that much, so this is my first XL phone from Google. I did decide to pick up the Moonstone colorway. It is the 256 version, so basically it's a 6.8 LTPO AMOLED screen with 120 refresh and all that good stuff. This is also supposed to have a bigger battery, coming in at 5200 as I struggle to get it out. Alright, so put that to the side, and there it is. So, of course, let's see what we get. Oh, that's right, just a power cord. At least that's still in the box for now. Now, one thing I'm not too sure about, I don't know if I missed it in that weird presentation at the Google event that they were given. Let me know if you liked it. That was just weird and awkward to me, but maybe they said it when I decided to log out. But yeah, I found out there is not a place for your SIM card to go, so I am gonna have to figure out eSIM. Not sure how that's gonna go at all, but this color is absolutely beautiful. From some angles, it looks blue. Other angles, it looks gray. Now, I'm not a big fan of these polished sides. Now, another reason I decided that this was going to be worth the upgrade is because they now have MagSafe. All right, this is Google. They have Pixel Snap. So you can now use your MagSafe accessories. So let's just go ahead and try it first. So we have a MagSafe ring here. Let's see. Okay. And the Pixel Snap is pretty strong. Okay. Let's see. So that's just a mag ring. Let's go ahead and try out a wallet real quick. Let's see how that goes on. All right. So this, oh, whoa. So I think it was in the, so up here, I was like, okay, it's decent, but I had it in the wrong spot. So once it goes right there, yo, that is secure. All right. That is actually really nice MagSafe, or I guess magnets. Let me stop trying to call it MagSafe. And there goes a charger right there. My favorite charger. Goes right into place. Oh, it started turning on, maybe because it sensed power. But let's go ahead and give it that first boot up. Or is it because I started charging it? It looks like it gave it the first boot up on its own. Already got the front of the screen all fingerprinting. I really wish, if we're doing what other phone companies are doing, why don't they just go ahead and get on that Samsung and give us that matte front so it's not all glossy. But I do love how this feels. It is pretty bulky. I mean, weight wise, I think it's like 235 grams or something. I don't remember exact. I think it's in the 230s. So as you can probably tell, I'm a little bit surprised about the actual weight of this device. I think it's because I'm currently using the Z Fold 7, and if you don't know, that phone is surprisingly light to be a foldable. So using this one, I think that's kind of like mind-blowing and makes it even more impressive at how light the Z Fold 7 is compared to this candy bar style device. But I did want to pick this up because the Pixel 10 Pro XL does have some upgrades. It's supposed to be faster charging, a bigger battery, and of course you have the Pixel Snap. You know, they want to talk about how much faster the Pixel is going to be with the Tensor G5, but it's not something we're going to notice day to day. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to go figure out exactly how eSIM works. I don't think I'm gonna make this my main line just because I don't want to switch that line over to eSIM. So yeah, I don't know if they just didn't mention it at all, but like I said, I found out at the last minute that this is an eSIM device, so I'm a little hesitant. But yeah, first impressions, really love this color. Surprised about how much this device weighs. Not the biggest fan of these polished sides, but I really am happy to have a Google candy bar style back in hand. But I am most excited about not having to rock a case. Now, you know, I am the case guy, so cases are coming, but being able to use all my magnet accessories and not to have to, honestly, with rings like this, I don't even need a case. But from the previous years, we've only been able to use MagSafe accessories with cases on Android devices. But now that Google is doing it, hopefully Samsung and these other companies follow. I just wish that because Google did remove the SIM card slot, I really hope that Samsung and OnePlus and everybody else doesn't get on that bandwagon. We need a physical SIM card slot. I switch back and forth between devices way too much to have to deal with eSIM. From what I've heard, eSIM is not the quickest way to do things, but I guess I'm about to find out. Quick unboxing of the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. I'll catch you in the next one. Let me know how you feel about them removing the eSIM. Stay tuned for the case videos. Later.